Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial and I'm your host Shayan, and today in this video I'm going to show you how you can create faceless videos without even recording a voice, which can actually bring in hundreds and thousands of views to your contents on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, wherever you want to. Now you can see these are the kind of videos that I'm talking about, which doesn't require you to show your face or even record your videos. These are done using stock footages and voiceovers. Now in this video I'll show you from where you can write the scripts without knowing anything about the topic, right? From where you can get the voiceover done for you for free, from where you can get those stock footages for free of cost, and how to make them all into a stunning video altogether. So all of these are going to be absolutely free of cost. Now that being said, if that sounds interesting, then please stick on with me till the end of this tutorial. So without wasting any further time, let's jump inside of my computer and let me show you how to do the stuff. So the first step in here is getting a script ready for your video, right? Now for script writing, if you are a good copywriter, you can do it yourself, or I would suggest you to go inside of ChatGPT, which is absolutely free to use, right? Just log inside of ChatGPT and come over here, that is the prompt, and ask it to write something. Say for example, I'm interested in creating 3 easy to practice tips on weight loss. So I'm going to write something like this. I'm going to instruct ChatGPT to act as a weight loss expert and write me 3 tips which are easy to follow and effective and would result in weight loss faster. So when I hit on enter, it will actually go ahead and produce these tips. So let us produce it, then I'll talk you through it. So there you can see it has created these things, right? So within one there are 3 points, then 2, within 2 there are a few points, then there is a 3, and within 3 there are a few points as well, right? So we have actually generated our script. So what we can do now is that we just want to go ahead and actually create a voiceover for this script and see what timing of the voiceover is. So with that being said, we have done our first step, which is rewriting our script through ChatGPT. Now we'll head over to our second step, which is actually creating the voiceover. Now for free voiceover, you can use our website, which is called 11labs.io. Now this actually allows you to create free voiceover even without logging in. But the problem here is that you can only do up to 333 alphabets. After that, you need to actually split it into different files and then do different audio voiceovers, right? But that being said, it's a workaround that you need to do if you want to do it for free, of course. Otherwise, I would suggest you to get inside of Speech Hello, which is another premium text to voice engine which can help you to create voiceovers. So in here we need to actually paste the script. So let's do that. Let's head over to ChatGPT, and in here let us copy from here. Let's copy this, go over to Speech Hello, paste this over here, and in here you can adjust. You can actually add pauses, you can adjust the speech, you can have different voices over here. Now I do like this voice, which is Billy Joe, the male voice. So this is one of the top choice as well, but you can play around with it, right? There are certain other voices that you have. There's the tone that you can select as well, like a friendly tone, a normal tone. I would go for a friendly tone, and then you can actually go and do whatever you want to, right? Now with that being said, it's time to do the voiceover. So just click on generate voiceover, and you can split it into multiple parts, but I want to generate it as it is. So it will take a few seconds actually to create the voiceover, and as you can see, as we talk about it, it has created the voiceover. Now if we go ahead and play this, let me show you the quality. Let's play this.
Here are 3 easy to follow and effective tips.
And as you can see, it has a nice little quality, right? Now you can add background music here as well. That's up to you, but I'll show you how to do that later as well. So with that being said, once we are happy with it, we can just click on download, and you just need to click on no, just download, and boom, it would actually download the file for you, right? So that's quite cool. Now one thing about it that I want to tell you is that if you click on play, you can see this, the file is almost 2.17. that is, it's 2 minutes and 17 seconds long. Now if you are doing something for maybe a YouTube short or Instagram reel, then it's preferably it should be a little smaller one, right? If you're doing this for a YouTube video, then this is fine, right? So I am currently interested in showing you an Instagram or a YouTube short thing because that is in trend right now. So let's go back to ChatGPT and let me show you how you can actually summarize this. So let's go back. And in here, I am just going to write, can you summarize the above content into half its size, right? So if I hit an enter, there you can see it's making a summary of the above thing, and it has actually cut it down to a large extent, right? So what we can do is that we can now add an intro to it and add an outro to it and make it relevant, right? So let's ask it to add intro and outro to the above script and hit on enter, and you can see it's writing the intro over here, then it's giving the points. There you go, and there is the outro. So that's quite cool, right? Now what we can do is that we can manually summarize the intro a bit, and we can even go ahead with ChatGPT and tell it to summarize the intro. So that's quite cool. With that being said, let us compile this into one little document. So what I'll do is that I'll just open up my Google Doc. Let me do that quickly. And in here, I'll create a blank one. I would name it as weight loss tips. Right now I'll go back to ChatGPT, and in here I will copy this part of the intro, go back to the document, paste it, select on the body and paste it, right? Then I'll go over to the next one. For that, again, let me go back, and here you go. So 3 tips for faster weight loss. This should be something like this, right? So let us go over here and let us paste 3 tips for faster weight loss, right? Now the first one should be mindful eating. So let us copy this and paste it over here. Then let's head over to the next one that we have, which is a portion control. So make sure that you copy the important part of the thing, right? You don't miss out an important part, so that your video is of good quality, right? And then there is the regular exercise. This is the step number 3. So I'll just go ahead and I would paste it over here. So that makes my intro and my content. Now it's part for the outro. So I'll go ahead over here and I'll copy a part of the outro, right? So let it be this one, and boom, there you go, right? So I have been actually able to create all of these, right? Now what I can do is that I can just take a full selection of these, Control C, and again go over to speech hello again. And this time I'll just come over here, and in here I can just select all and delete and paste my new content. And in here I can just go ahead and ask it to make a voiceover. So I can just click on generate voiceover, and boom, it would be generating the voiceover pretty soon. And you can see it has been generated. So now if we play this,
as a weight
you
loss
can see it's a
expert with
little
proven
over
track record
1
of helping
point.
numerous individuals achieve
It's a
their
little
weight
over
loss
1
goals.
minute, right? So we can go ahead and adjust that as well with any video editor by just tweaking the speed a little. We can do that easily, right? So that being said, that's the way you want to do the stuff. Again, we can go ahead and add background music to it, but we are not currently doing that. Let's close this as of now, right? And go ahead and download this. So that's our second step done and dusted. Now we would go over to a video editing tool, or a video creating tool for that matter, which is called Canva.com. You can go ahead and register for free of cost. It's absolutely free to use. However, it has a pro version, but again, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to buy the pro version. You can do all of the stuffs that I'll show in this video for free of cost as well. With that being said, in here you can see there are already these things like video, mobile video, but if you want to do it from scratch, you can just go ahead over here, create design, and then write something like mobile video, and it searches over here, and there you can see the aspect ratio. So you can just click on that and it will actually create a vertical video format for you. As you can see over here, this is perfect, right? Now, remember that the video was of 67 seconds, right? So what we need to do first of all is that we have an intro, we have 3 points, and then we have an outro. So that means we have 5 different scenes for it, right? I hope you are getting my point. So we need 5 different scenes, each of around 13 seconds. That totally combines to around 65 seconds, which is exactly going to be quite same as the voiceover that we have. So what we are going to do is that we are quickly going to add a few slides just like this. By clicking this, you can add the slide. And as you can see, each of these slides are of 5 seconds by default. So what we want to do is that we want to come over here called edit timing, click on that. And in here, let us add this to 14 seconds, just for an example, and let us apply it to all pages. Now, as you can see, the total video duration is now 1 minute 10 seconds, that is 70 seconds. And we have the voiceover of 67 seconds. So that's quite cool. Now on the next step, we are going to actually upload the voiceover so that we exactly know at what timing we need which kind of stock footages. If that is not clear to you right now, don't worry, as I will go through this, you would get it more clear, right? So first of all, let's actually add our voiceover. So for that, we'll just go on to the left hand side, and in here we have a thing called uploads. Just click on that, and in here just come over here and click on upload files, and in here we have the voiceover over here. So just double click on that, and you would see it has been uploaded, right? So let's wait until it's fully uploaded. Now it has been uploaded. So we can just drag it like this and drop it over here, right? So if we do that, you can see I've been successfully able to do that. And if we scroll all the way end of it, you can see the voiceover just ends before the slide ends. That means the entire voiceover has been taken in. If the slide length was shorter, the voiceover would have truncated. That's why I had actually generated all these slides beforehand, right? Now let me turn inside my headphones so that I can actually listen to what is being said at which slide. Okay, now if we play this.
As a weight loss expert with a proven track record of helping numerous individuals achieve their weight loss goals, I've compiled 3 effective and easy to follow tips that can accelerate your weight loss journey. 3 tips for faster weight loss. Mindful eating. To promote a healthy...
Okay, so from here it is mindful eating, right? So we need to actually bring our cursor over here, click on here, right? And then we just need to go over here, right click and click on split audio. So now we know that up to this part, this is the introduction, right? So in here there should be some video regarding weight loss, because I'm talking as if I'm a weight loss expert and I want to guide you through weight loss, right? So all that we want to do over here is go over to video on this left hand side, right? You can find it, and in here we can search videos for weight loss. Let me type that and hit on enter. Now what we can do is that we can just drag this video over here and place it like this, right? So you can see this vertical video coming over here. It has automatically been scaled to a vertical video, right? And what we can do is that we can just test around what looks good, right? So we can go into more and we can actually position this over here. Now if we play this, you can see this is looking quite good, right? Now remember that we had actually splitted the video. So now if we play this.
As a weight loss expert with a proven track record of helping numerous individuals achieve their weight loss goals, I've compiled 3 effective and easy to follow tips that can accelerate your weight loss journey. So
this sounds a little more related to whatever voiceover is going on, right? And now if we play this,
mindful eating. To promote a healthier...
This actually goes into the second slide, right? So what we should ideally do is that we should drag this slide over here and make it match with the cutout that we have. You can see this, right? There is the cutout, and we have actually being able to sync this. So that's quite cool. With that being said, now if we play this from any point, just go ahead and play.
Helping numerous individuals achieve their weight loss goals.
So that's quite cool, right? Now we need to do a couple of more things over here. Number one is that we need to add the subtitles over here. So for that, we'll go back to our document that we had, right? And in here, for this, we are writing this part, right? So we just need to copy this, go back to Canva, and in here we need to add a text. So just drag the text over here, and you just need to add a text box, right? Just click on that and you can see it has been added. So now we are going to paste in here, and as you can see, it has been pasted. Now we can actually position it wherever we want to. Say for example, right here, we can actually go ahead and increase the font size to make it a little more visible. So there you go, it's quite visible now, but I want to actually position it better, right? Done. Then we can come over to this effects, and in here we can add a background to this subtitles that we have, right? We can change the color of the background as well. We can make it any color of background that we want to. Say for example, we want to make it like this, we can do that as well. You have numerous opportunities, right? You can go ahead and do this, whatever you like to. You can even change the color of your subtitles as well, right? You can go ahead over here and change the color from here as well. You can make it bold as well. So that's a part of the journey. You can just go ahead and select anything over here, go ahead over here and click on bold, and boom, there you go, it's turned into bold at one click, right? The next thing that we want to do is come over to this animate over here, click on that, and in here you can give it a nice typewriter effect like this. And then you can also add the animation on enter or on exit, that's up to you. If you are on pro, you can even go ahead and change the speed, and you can change the writing style as well. So I wanted to animate character wise so that it appears a little better. And once this is done, I'll just click on play to show you how this entire thing looks like. So let's click.
With a proven track record of helping numerous individuals achieve their weight loss goals, I've compiled 3 effective and easy to follow tips that can accelerate your weight loss journey.
So that's quite cool, right? And after this part over here,
3 tips for faster weight loss.
It says something like 3 tips for faster weight loss. So we could have gone ahead and added another text box as well. That's up to us. Now we'll go over to the next slide, and the whole concept over here is I just wanted to show you how you can do the things. If you can do it in one slide, you can do it for hundreds of slides as well. That's not a matter, right? Now let me show you how you can actually go ahead and do the stuff for the next slide. So in the next slide, let's hear what it tells about.
Mindful eating. To promote a healthier relationship with food and prevent overeating, practice mindful eating. Slow down your eating pace, eliminate distractions during meals, and pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues. Portion control. Manage.
Okay, so this is portion control. So this is the second part of it, right? So I don't want it to get over here. So again, what I want to do over here is that I want to come over here, right click, and then I need to split the audio so that I need to know where exactly my slide should end over here. And this slide talks more about mindful eating, right? So what we can do is that we can go over and we can search for videos as well over here. So normally you are going to find the videos on the left hand side, but if you are using too many elements, you might not find it sometimes. So for that, you just need to head over to apps, and in here you just search for video and you are going to get videos, right? And you just click on that and you can see the same thing appears over here. So in here I'm going to search for something called eating. Just hit on enter, and again there is a filter, but for videos these are generally all in horizontal mode, right? If you are adding photos, let me show you that. If I just head over to photos, and if I have something like eating, then in here I have these three filters over here. I can click on that, and in here I can find vertical things as well. I can just select vertical, and then I just can come over here and you can see all of these are vertical things, right? So that's quite cool. So let me show you how to do the stuff with photos. So if I bring the cursor back, let me hear carefully what is being said over here. So let's play this.
Mindful eating. To promote a healthier relationship with food and prevent overeating, practice mindful eating.
So it should be mindful eating. So it should be somebody eating, right? So we can just go ahead and have this guy over here because this guy seems to be a little mindful and a little calm, right? So we can just bring him over here, and then we can adjust the size of this image just like this, maybe, right? And in here, if we play again from this part,
slow down your eating pace, eliminate distractions.
So from this part it says slow down your eating, right? So we can come over here, and what we can do is that we can split this entire video as well. So for that we can just go over to this and click on split page, and as you can see there has been a split. So in here what we can do is that we can add a video of slow eating. So let's go over to videos again, and in here maybe this is a little slow eating, so we can just add this. So just drag it over here and paste it over here, right? So now if we play this again, let us show you how it happens.
Mindful eating. To promote a healthier relationship with food and prevent overeating, practice mindful eating. Slow down your eating pace, eliminate distractions during meals, and pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues. Portion control.
So the next would be the portion control, right? So this video should end over here. So this is how you need to do stuffs, right? Now I have shown you two slides, how I have edited each of them, how I have taken in control of what is being said, and how I am finding matching visuals, be it photos, be it videos, right? Now we need to go ahead and do the same stuff over here. That is, we need to add the captions. So for that, again, we are going to go over text, click on that, click on add text box. Now before that, just make sure that you select the slide where you want to add text box. Just click on that and you can see the text box has been added. So in here, this talks about mindful eating, and before this slow down. So up to this point, it would be there. So let's copy this. Let's go back to Canva. And in here, let's paste this. Done, right? Now what we can do is that we can maintain the same thing that we had done on the previous slide, or we can even change it as well. That's up to us, right? So let us do this. This has a lower kind of characters over here, so we can actually make it a little increased in size. And in here, let us actually reposition it. So we can do it over here on top, maybe, right? And in here, we just need to go over effects again, give it a background, and you can see this has been another background, so quite cool. Now we just need to make it a little shorter. Perfect, right? Now we can just go ahead to animate, and again this time we can do another type of animate as well. So this one looks good, the wipe, or you can go for the breathe, or you can go for the drift like this. Tectonic could be there, right? So anything and everything. For writing, you can have this ascent kind of thing, you can have this burst kind of thing as well. This gives you a more kind of typewriter kind of effect, in fact, right? So all of this is doable, right? You can just go ahead and do anything and everything over here. Now once this is done, let me show you how it looks like. So let's go back and let's play the animation.
Mindful eating. To promote a healthier relationship with food and prevent overeating, practice mindful eating. Slow down your eating.
Quite cool, right? And in here we need to add that slow down from here. So we just need to go over to doc again, and in here we just need to copy this part, and we need to go back, and in here we need to again add a text box. We can add our writing over here. We can increase the font size, right? Quite cool. And then once done, we can go over to effects, give it a background, and maybe we can again change the font size a little. Okay, so let's select everything over here and click on font size. So you can see the font size is increasing, right? So quite cool, right? Now we can actually reposition it wherever we want to. That's up to us. We can just drag it over here and it will happen to animate as well, right? We can go ahead and actually add another kind of animation. We have already used burst and we can use bounce. This one looks nice, right? So if we play this again,
Slow down your eating pace, eliminate distractions during meals,
so you can see
and pay attention.
It looks quite amazing, right? So basically this is how you do things, right? Now in between the slides, to add even more dynamical things to your videos, what you can do is that you can just bring in the cursor between your slide, and that actually gives you two options. One is to add page. If you are missing something, you can add a page and add that. And there is another thing called add transitions. Just click on that, and in here you can have different kind of transitions, right? You can have this match and move. So this, if I click on this, you can see the transition has been applied, right? Now on the second one, again, we can come over here and add another one, say this one, right? So now if we go ahead and actually play this, let me show you the transitions in effect. Just play this.
Journey. 3 tips for faster weight loss. Mindful eating. Healthier relationship with food and prevent overeating. Practice mindful eating. Slow down your...
So you can see it actually happens in a majestic way, right? Now if you have doubt of what the actual video would look like, you can always come over here, and here is a thing called preview that might be guarding by my camera. It's right behind my camera. You can just click on preview.
Weight loss expert with a proven track record
and you
of
can
helping
see
numerous individuals achieve their weight loss goals. I've compiled 3 effective and easy to follow tips that can accelerate your weight loss journey. 3 tips for faster weight loss. Mindful eating.
So you can see in this way you can actually go ahead and create whatever you want to, and once you are done with it, you can just go ahead and click on download, and it would download this as an MP4 video. And the best part, you have the full HD as well, so that you can actually publish this wherever you want to, right? But before actually publishing, make sure that you actually do this stuff for all of the slides. Now my tutorial was intended to show you how to do the stuff, right? So I'm not really going into all of that, but I just wanted to give you a complete look and feel of how to do the stuffs, right? Now if you want to take your videos to even a better level, what you can do is that you can add different things to it as well. Say for example, you can just head over to this apps over here, click on that, and in here you can add some things like GIFs. Just go ahead and have GIFs and click on enter, and you can see GIF, and just click on that, and then you just need to click on open, and boom, you can see there are a ton of GIFs that are available. So you can go ahead and actually choose any one of them, right? So if I want to add a GIF on this one, maybe, right? So we can just go back, we can bring our cursor back over here, select this page, and then maybe something like weight loss GIF, right? And maybe we can choose this one just for an example. If we click on that, you can see it has been added over here. So what we can do is that we can place it wherever we want to and give another flavor to our video. We can even go ahead and do this one as well. This one looks more appropriate, so we can do this as well. So it's all up to your research. You can go ahead and find the best suiting one, and you can actually add this. Now there is one more thing that I want to show you. As you can see, this has been added to the entire slide, right? So if I go over here, you can see from the very start it has been added. Say for example, I want that weighing machine to come after this point, just for an example, right? To give it a more kind of emphasis, right? So just right click over here, click on split page, and in here on the first one, you just delete the stuffs that you had added, right? So now if we play this, you can see
your weight loss goals. I've compiled 3 effective and easy to follow tips that can accelerate.
So quite cool, right? It talks about accelerating weight loss, and this weight loss machine switch actually moves a little faster. So that's quite cool as well. Now in the same way, you can even go ahead and go over to apps again, and this time we can search for something called emoji. Just click on that, and in here you have an emoji store as well. Just go ahead and click on open, and you can add different emojis to it as well. So that's up to you. Now the imagination is going to be your only limitation that you have with Canva. You can even go ahead and on the apps, you can search for something called Pixtone, and if you click on that, it actually allows you to import any character over here as well on your video. So maybe this is on weight loss, so you can add this lady over here who is a little fatty, and then after the end of the video you can do something like this to actually show the before and after thing or something like that as well. So these are a few things that I just wanted to mention so that you can actually stand out even from your competition. and you can create some amazing, breathtaking videos. With that being said, it brings me to an end of this tutorial, and I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this. So we'll meet again on the next one.